Okay. No, it's always start like that, but it's not much else to say here. Welcome. Okay. I will let you guys know that I am live. That looks good. Okay. Is that my phone saying? Yep. It's my phone saying I'm live. Thank you. Clear that. Okay. Almost there. Nearly there. Okay. Whew. Okay. I think we'll hopefully be more technically sound. Cross fingers that the technically thing will work better than Tuesday. So if you're there for Tuesday, or at least most of it, then whoops. Welcome to this mess. And also, hello guys. Hi Star and Kitty. How you doing? Kitty, we're drawing cats. So there you go. Don't know why, if that's super important to you. There you go. Oops. Click on something. Okay. Whew. Welcome. We're pushing up the dumb YouTube. Be courteous to each other, and everything else will be recorded. Little message up there. Here we go. Hi, Cookie. Guess what we're doing today? I'm good. Hi. Okay. Yeah, hi everyone. We'll get started on this promptly once we figure this out. As long as I figure out how to click this button over here. Okay, now we're good. Okay. Hopefully that should be good. Yep. Yeah, long me off. I think was yesterday the reveal of it, so I want to be close as I can to that reveal so we can jump on it before anyone else does. I'm sure there's already a million pictures, but I like Meowth, and then when I saw Long Boy Meowth, oh man. So in the middle is just my dumb like sketch to say like this is a thing of a cat, and then I would like to make some sort of hopefully easy to animate, but like a really short animation of a Meowth normal form transforming into Long Meowth. Hi Yori, you got me. How you doing? So it'll be like a nice little like 10-ish second loop where it'll be like normal Meowth, and then probably just have its body just elongate, and then it kind of just going rah, and then just go back down. So it'll be a nice little loop. We can go back and forth. So I kind of was thinking about how to exactly do it in Flash and everything, but I think as we go, might be some stuff. Squash and stretch there'll definitely be a lot of stretch, and then when it goes down, it'll be a lot of squash. So hopefully that should be your quota for that. I think I'll probably just get going on this. Could make a storyboard of pretty much what I want. Just use this as a base, I guess, and then pretty much just get rid of body. But now it's just like long. What if but long? I think it's basically the same feet would probably be the same. But then it's just like his hands will be out here instead, so it'll be like whoa. And then like his body, and then the 3D model doesn't really have the tail like off to its side, but I think with 2D you want to probably show it. So we whoop whoop. Didn't expect that. You got me. Let's see. Probably should make it longer. What do we say? We're gonna make it probably like go off the screen just for now, and then so boop boop. Which means we probably need to at least make both of these. Both of these guys a little bit smaller so I can probably see them good. No, that doesn't work. This button. And then do that. There we go. And then, let's see. So now I can have both of them, so boop boop. And then one where it's, we're kind of just, well, let's see. Probably just, whoop whoop. And then let's do a cool pose, and then we just kind of reverse this. See if I can just cheat with that. Boop. And then select everything here again. Obviously this isn't the final, but it should be close enough to what we want. And then it'll go back. Okay. Yeah, sorry, we wanna know what we were saying to everyone. Belly dancing. Okay. Whoosh. Yeah, eventually we'll have to whoop whoop. It's probably here for a while, and then up here, and then right the mirror will be important. And here too, where its mouth will open, and then it just goes back down. All right. It is amazing. Thank you, P versus NP. It's a cool name. What else we got? Definitely, yeah. Let's see. Rah. We need some angry eyebrows or something. Rah. And then it goes back down. Okay, so that'll be basically our base. Probably just gonna go shoot up like really fast. Anyway, so there probably won't be much between there, but it might be slow or something. I have to figure that out. And then it goes rah, and then it goes back down. Then we'll just have to add a lot of different effects and stuff afterward. It's also this weird like purple cloud I'm pointing at. Whatever this like cloud is on these ones when it's long. Not sure how to exactly approach that, because I think it's supposed to like go around like the body. So obviously doing anything where it has to go in front of and behind a layer is not gonna usually work well. So hopefully we'll be able to, we're probably gonna cheat a lot of this. So hopefully you'll be able to excuse me for that. That it won't be frame by frame at all. Let's move these out of the way. So, okay. Move all these a little bit over so I can do that. So it's more centered. Boop. Okay. Represent height? The clouds? Oh, okay. Like, because it's so high up that it's like over the atmosphere, I guess. Maybe that's what it was, or like show that it has more power. Anyway, we have to get going on just making this. What did Persian get? Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, we didn't really see like, you know, the ones that even even longer, but he like be all sassy and everything. Didn't really see like all the evolutions for all of them, so like of course like Butterfree doesn't have like a Caterpie Gigantamax. Well, the whole time we'll just be figuring out how to even say Gigantamax. This guy in the live stream with the 30th anniversary, he pronounced it a little bit weird, so I'd like to figure out like how it's supposed to be said would be nice. I'm just gonna steal this color to see if that looks good. Okay. So I have to make it it leaves the outside of the stadium and everything, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to make it like a wavy So like during here, I want it to like feverishly going back and forth like really fast. I think that'll be fun. So okay, boop, boop, boop. Make some more layers with our final art here, as close as we can with that. Okay. Didn't click there. The other problem is that this little coin will have to change to have this symbol on it, which is gonna be tricky to draw. Just for me to, I can't even do English calligraphy, so I ever want like cat. It's basically alright. So if that doesn't give you good hope of when is this gonna butcher all that. So you could just add like a couple of these and then just make this a different color in the middle. So you can almost see that. Like that. It's coming together already. This is great. Okay. I need to put this on top more. Let's see. I'm gonna move. Okay. Pretty much there's snow willow. No line graph. There we go. Yeah. I've been trying to keep up as much as I can. But yeah, it's just a little bit tricky. I guess it's just not. It's very infrequent whenever they come with any like news. So yeah, it's kind of just like, oh, like, you know, like even 30th anniversary live stream that I watched yesterday. Didn't watch it live, but it's just like, oh, that's a thing, and it's like, well, now you're just logging me off. Okay, you know, it's like I wasn't expecting that. Really? Of course, like everyone else, like it's a Smash Bros. You know, if it's just a live stream, then people will talk about Smash Bros. In live streams no matter what. So it's like, just kind of just don't think about it. That's just like, oh, maybe it will have news about Pokemon as well. Just gotta figure out. Steal these colors. Boop. Boop. Okay. Coin needs to be wider. Calligraphy is easy to just add tiny flags onto the letters and make them non-legible. Oh, true, yeah. Coin really needs to be wider as well. There we go. Keep pinching in a little bit. There we go. We got some nice drop shadow a little bit here. I'm trying to go for the art style of like what my regular cartoons are kind of looking like. So be outline-less and maybe like at most maybe like 2 tones. I need to duplicate this, so this will be meow ear. Then we just copy it onto new layer, and then flip it, and then we saved a little bit of time. So there we go. Okay. Okay, legit. That's okay. Well, you made it 2 here, and so I'm impressed with that. Thank you for that. Okay. Yeah. It's like, oh, this is looking nice. Oh, forgot the face. So, okay. This is meow coin. And then this is meow skull. Give me caps lock. Sorry for my loud keyboardness. My microphone is like right here, so and then my keyboard is right below it, so it's yeah, it's sorry about that. Any plans for main channel videos? Yes. At least I have one planned for Halloween. So really only need to like, at least my stress levels is just to only think about like one at a time. So yeah. So if I can just get like this looks better over here. If I can get the Halloween video, which I'm not like in a goodish place enough to feel confident of getting that done. So if I try to think of anything else to do or any other projects, I have some, but it's like I can't think about them right now. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, for the future, like I have like a Christmas sort of special, and then the what would you call this? I'm just gonna call it here top, just because I know what that means. Christmas, and then that's about it. There, you know, that'll be the last video of 2019, and then whatever kind of ideas come out in my brain next year. Don't have any like concrete like super plans for that. At least for pony stuff, I want it to be more more not really random, but like anything else I can think of. You know, like something like this where it's kind of like it's still like animation, but it's still not pony related. So I still got the movie to do as well, so that might be my focus. But of course, doing the movie means that less content than overall. You know, what do you call these? Feelers, antlers. Oh no. Whiskers. I blanked on that. Okay. This is actually just whisker. I'll make each of these a different layer. So I need 3 more there. Copy, paste, and then just make this shorter. Maybe just do it again, and then this one. We take both of these. Over here. Classic cat antlers. Yeah, it's been a weird day. Yesterday was weirder. I'm gonna go on fun that. I can have fun with that. I went to the dentist yesterday. I had a hygienist that I've never met before. So like our first like meeting was, you know, hello, and then he gave me his name. Then we ran over to his little it was just a checkup, so I'm okay with the teeth. But like we sat, I sat down in the chair, and like the first thing like he said was Jesse Eisenberg. And I was like, what? It was like, look at me, I got Jesse Eisenberg's doppelganger referring to me in the hot seat now. And then he proceeded to open Bing and then image search Jesse Eisenberg. And I was like, just, how am I supposed to play along with this? It was the weirdest thing ever. And then other hygienists like came in, you know, come around the back and go, oh yeah, what are you yelling about? You're a dentist? And it's like, yo. And it was just like the weirdest like first like meeting. Is like, first off is like, do you guys think I resemble Jesse Eisenberg in any form? First off, like many people didn't even know who that is, so that was great. So it's just like weird, and yeah, like the whole time was just very awkward of just trying to communicate with each other, but man, I know I look nothing like him. Yeah, and then he Bing image searched who it was, yeah. He's like, yeah, see? You know, keep pointing back to me in the pictures. It's just like, oh, you know, like, what am I supposed to say? Like, yeah, right. Oh, man, you're so right. I don't know. He's the Facebook kid guy, right? He's the actor for that. So in that sort of sense, wouldn't he then also say, like, I also look like a young version of Mark Zuckerberg? So it's like even further away, like we're credit, like, when do we actually then get to like Kevin Bacon at that point? Is like, I don't know when. So it was just like the weirdest first impression that I've ever had with someone, at least in a while. That was weird. And then it's like, well, your teeth are, you know, whatever, they're fine. Yeah. Yeah, I started in Soul Driver, yeah. I my own distinctive look, thank you. He was Batman v Superman. Ass Chiefs. Yeah. What am I pressing? I need to get this Meow Scalera going. Yeah, I use Chrome and everything, so I don't really... I've stopped thinking about, you know, about other websites. So it's just like, yeah, I don't think about what I'm using, I guess. This is Meow. I'm impressed now. I'm impressed with my first sketch looked nothing like Meowth. Now I'm like, yeah, it's coming together, so I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. This can almost be an off-white, almost, let's make it maybe like barely blue color, or we can do the whole thing blue. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, like what, like how much, like as a first impression is like, yeah, how am I supposed to know like whether you're just joking or not, or if you actually are thinking very seriously? So it's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, it kind of sounds like I have my own unique look, but there's any other, I was gonna say characters, any other people, like any other famous people or anyone else, of any people, do you think I kind of look like? I was just kind of curious about that. Because, you know, once I was there, I was like, yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, so I have some confirmation of going like, so in case I go back there, I can say like, are you sure? Because, you know, I kind of look like, you know, this other guy, and you'd be like, no, you look Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah. Okay. What famous people are? Well, anyone that, you know, if you say it to anyone else, you'd be like, oh, that guy or that person would be a famous person, I guess. And a lot of detail in the design to make it look cool. It's probably weird, but anyway. Okay. Let's see. We need Sclera is good. This is, you know, people. Okay. So now we just gotta copy these two, duplicate layers. Yep. And then transform, flip. Okay, so the line is here. Do these match up? Not quite. It's more close over there. Okay. Looks okay so far. Looks like a cute cat, so I'm happy with that. And then let's add Meowth. Let's see. So Meowth look like. Let's get rid of everything on top with these and the skull here. Okay, let's go back to there. So it's more flat than I thought. So okay. Okay. Yeah, then the rest of the time was just like, yeah. I guess my teeth are a little bit, or at least my gums are not too good. Like they bleed a lot. Tell me when it's too much information for all that. It's probably now, before I get too more into it. But yeah. Is that a gingivitis problem? So the whole time it's just like, hey man, your gums are bleeding. It's like, yeah, I know. Because I've never met him before, so it's like, yeah. That's just how it goes with me, so yeah. It's mainly a problem with just not flossing enough, but then it's like, well, if I floss, then I start bleeding. So it's like this never really ending cycle of that, where it's just like never like I try to do it for like a month, and it's like just trying to floss to make it stop bleeding, but then it never really stopped bleeding, so it just kind of just like kept going, and I just got fed up with that, so I just stopped flossing, because then it's like it's not stopping, so will be the point of keep going in a way. So not as bad, but it's just like I just couldn't handle it any much longer. Okay. So we got mouths shape for it to fill. So now I can do this. And click it right on the thing. Okay. That's a cat. Okay. Even the brush I'm using is doing it wrong in general. It is something wrong. Of course my teeth don't bleed. Maybe my gums, yeah. Trying to make sure you made sure of that. Yeah. I'm probably doing at least something wrong. I don't know exactly. Yeah. Give some big anime eyes there. Okay. So that's, I think that's all face. Let me see. I think that's good. I think the skull could be more rounded. Let's get that going. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. Teeth. It's got little fangs. Let's see. Yeah, I'm using a hacksaw to like brush my teeth, and it just keeps bleeding. I don't know why. Mouth. Okay. I don't know a separate layer behind it. Let's do that. Okay. It needs to be pretty good. And then over there, transform. Okay. Yeah. What's also using? You know, I use my toothbrush a little bit longer than I probably should. Like more than a month at sometimes, like a month and a half, and usually worse. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of never really. Does it get better than that? I always forget to brush. I always try to make a point to like, yeah, to make it a routine to always do, to at least brush at least at night. I know I should be doing it sometime at noon. Yeah, I just never know when to do it, I think is also the problem. For like midday, I just never really been able to schedule that, because usually, you know, all your habits kind of start out at school. So if you never really figure out a time in school to do midday brush, then I would never really then also go back and go, oh yeah, let me also do that, I guess. Yeah. I just never find time to do the midday one. I never really thought about bringing a toothbrush to school if that's when, I guess that would be good. Sclera. This is here. Top. I know. I don't know what happened there. Oops. Trying to control save it. Hang on. There we go. Excuse me. Boop, 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 boop. Coin can go up here later. Okay. This should be the hardest part to make, so hopefully we'll get this done in a reasonable amount of time, huh? These are all whiskers. So I can just copy this, paste. Get rid of text for whatever reason that happened. Okay. This is mouth, and then this is skull. That should be the most complicated part, hopefully. We'll just be getting the head done. So, that looks great. Let's see. Yeah, something. Ah. Oh, dark bark that I made? Okay. Let's see. Let's move this all up a little bit. Okay. Now I can work on the body. So let me just make sure I got that going. So it's more like that, but then I'm just gonna add another circle on top, and then just kind of figure out how to exactly. This isn't working. Okay. We just start with just a circle, and then we just melt it into the shape instead of trying to add. Yeah, that's better. Okay. That's more like what I want. That's good. We got the cute little one-tone shading, I guess. Where should I get that color from? Let's see. Let's get it nice like that. Okay. And then, oops, put that in the wrong layer. Wrong layer. Hang on. Okay. So that's the body. From there. So it's gonna be like that, I guess. Trying to figure this out. Okay. So now we're gonna add the let's see. The arms. So the arms will all be on top, or they could be like right below. But definitely above body, we'll do that. Where arms are boop, boop, and then boop. So we just gotta it's basically just three fingers like that. Let's see, trying to figure this out as well, so sorry about that. These will be fingers, and then probably should have another one just for hand, just in case. And then we'll need one for, these are just a square, I think. But like, has this on either side. Let's see. basically that-ish, but like hopefully a little better. I can angle this better. Okay. So this is not the arm, and then basically just another one of this. Maybe a little shorter. Okay. So all of this, and then just kind of put there, I guess. Move this over, and then we can angle this like that. So I want it to be in multiple parts, like that. Okay. So then, now we got the arm. Now we can add these legs, I guess. Legs are gonna be tricky too. His feet are like that. Okay. So this goes underneath everything. So it's basically just gonna be some kind of a that, but like also has this, I guess. This is show that it also has more than, oh dear, it's not quite what I want. Let's put it over there, maybe. So that'll be, it's only half of it. It'll be that color. So then that. And then we'll just need a thigh, pretty much. This might be too long. I'm trying to speedrun as best as I can, but yeah, that's possible. We basically got almost everything. It's pretty much already done. So that, got everything there. He's got weird fingers. Oh yeah, I never know how long these always take longer than I ever expect. So you're probably right. And I always get like too finicky with it too. That's like, oh well, let me retry it out again with, you know, with more feeling. So these are, you know, fingers. I'm trying to save time later, which means I have to spend a lot more time now. At least I found a lot of references that I wanted first. This is, what do you call it, an upper arm? Is there like a name for that? I always call it like upper arm or something, and then like lower arm. Problem is I always have to make a layer and then put it in two different places, as you see. First, this is actually my favorite part of Holdus. He's usually just making a puppet. And constructing and drawing it is more fun. This is, I don't know, die. Come on. And then this will be now foot. So, okay. Let's get rid of the body like that. So now I can see that I just need this, and then this, and then that, and then that, and then this, and then be sure to not click there. Okay. So now we need a lot more layers. So let's see. Let's go. Fingers on top. palm, and then lower arm can be first, and then upper arm. It's basically these, and then just duplicate them, and then put them over here. Roughly the same space, equally, and then these two are not in the same place because I didn't get the same things. And then duplicate them, and then put them on the other side. Yep. So, okay. It's basically that. Tail will also be important. Okay. So basically, what do we need? We need a stick, and then it turns into a swirl, and then at here, I'm gonna do that. So it looks like the same color as this, but a little bit. Not sure what's going on there now. Just gotta get it to look like oh yeah, that's a swirly. Instead of what is that, you know? It's like, oh, it's swirling around onto itself in a way. So, okay. Rotate it into that, and then oh dear, that looks bad. Can fix it by elongating that a little bit, and then you just basically something like this. And then using the shadow maybe of that. Maybe we won't have a tail. Boop, boop, boop. Do you want to talk about the finale? Oh yeah, there's a yes. It'll be lifted on, yes, the 19th. We won't have a tail because I don't think that looks good. Oh well. If we have time at the end, which we won't, because we only have 15 minutes, so I'll go longer. It'll be okay. Just want to get this done because I actually have somewhat of a weird other thing. Is that my family is coming over next week, so just happen to be on the time that you know, on Tuesday to what am I saying? Well, they come in on Monday and then they leave on like a Thursday. So they'll be here on Tuesday at least. So it'll be visiting with us. Just for like holiday celebration fun. So yeah, so I'll have to entertain them a little bit. So that probably means that there most likely won't be a stream on next Tuesday. So I'll probably repeat this at the end too, so don't worry about that. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I have a couple family come in from the other coast, and then we'll have some fun with that, hopefully. If not, that's okay. Don't need to have fun all the time. Just kind of just get things going. The problem is that, you know, I'm also trying to make sure that I'm good on time for working on the Halloween videos, so it's kind of like, it just, yeah. It just wasn't really gonna work, really, anyway. Just trying to say, like, yeah, we'll have some family visiting for next week, and then we'll most likely not have stream, just so I can hang out with them and actually have some, you know, away from nice tablet time, you know. So, yeah. Let's get the next key going now for this. That's why I'm trying to hurry up. So if it, before we like forget everything that we're doing, I should parent everything too. Let's see if we can. It shouldn't take too long. It should only take a minute. Just need to parent everything to the skull. So basically, then if I move this, it'll move other things with it. I don't know if you can do multiple. No, you can't. So just gotta click each one of these and bring it down. Yeah. Okay. So that allows me to do what I have wiring, so I can move the skull. Basically how that works. Doesn't make much sense, but it's how it works. Fingies should have no parent. Fingers should be connected to, when I move the palm, the finger should move, and when I move the lower arm, palm should move, and then when I move the upper arm, that should move. So then basically if I move just the fingers, I did it backwards. This one. That looks good. We need to undo this, so it's the opposite way. Having trouble with this, how this works now. If I do this, so move this, that doesn't move. Move this. Okay, so it's weird when you used to how it does. Top whisker. Looks like they're all there, so I'm having trouble now. Oh, there it is. But it's connected. What? Move parent. Oh, was it connected to the hand? Boop. Thank you for that. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Okay, thank you. So this is backwards. So the parent is this way. So now if I move the upper arm, then everything moves. And if I move the lower arm, then that doesn't move. It's close enough. And then the upper arm is the parent, do like that. And then this is parented that, and then this is parented to the body, and then the thighs can be parented to the body too. And then basically like that. So with the head, all the whiskers and everything moves. If I move this, then the arm follows everything there. These don't have connections because I don't really need them. And if I move the body, everything sort of follows that. The head can also be a child of the body. So when I move that, I might not want that. I'm gonna change that. This will be independent. Let's get rid of that and that. And hope to see everything follows that. And then everything follows there, and then the arms move. Okay. So it's like having bones, but not really. So okay, now we're ready to animate now. That took 50 minutes. So yeah. If we wanted to have more characters, then too bad. Now I can actually use my storyboards. Yay. Then we can animate it. Okay. Let's animate this 10 minutes. I'll extend it for a little bit longer. Until I get something good. So what we can do is just gonna have some time and then we'll just kind of now move this up. Let me go back so I can see my storyboard and then get closer to what I want. These will move up like that, so it'll be boop boop. And then let's see what we want. I want to click on something right above it. I want this to go move and then go out. This needs to actually shorten a little bit. Let's see how this. Not sure how this hand works. Let's see. Those are independent, like that. So let's see. Need to click on this one and just make this one bigger. This one just kind of connects them. And then this one basically needs to be like that, but then I want to move this over, but then that moves everything else. It's more fun when this works. Really, it's trying to figure out how to make it then work is its own issues. Pretty happy with that, so just kind of when it doesn't work, it gets more frustrating than just doing it on its own. Oh boy, this is not fun. Problem is that the anchor points are like messing everything up. So I'm trying to move it this way, but you can see like how it's not following. I will have to unlink hands because I can't figure out how to get that going. Move parents for just these. The skull works better. Never really. It seems like it's still. Because I tried with the robot. You know, the first thing that I tried to like parent system was the robot. So because the arms in the robot never really worked. It was more frustrating to get that to work because of those weird bugs like that you saw there. So I don't know. Trying to make a weird meowth long cat. So now what we can do is just kind of elongate this, and then we can just figure out how to. We'll have to figure out how to replace the body. Body will need its own animation of it. Basically, where it just kind of becomes this shape instead. I'd like to see if shape tweens will work on this. For now, just trying to get something going on here. Just like that. Let's see. Yeah, every little part of this is going to be fiddling around and going, why isn't this working? So yeah, this will be much more trouble than just, I don't know what the alternative would be, because obviously the alternative would just be animating it. So boop boop. Yeah, the hands are gonna be. I thought the hands were gonna be the easy part. Turns out, nope. Okay. Just gonna get them lined up at least a little bit here, and then. Something like that. I want to click on another one, but it's just not letting me click on this one. Okay. Yeah. Sorry that this is... It's frustrating for me too. Okay. So, boop, boop. Okay. Would it be okay with G5 being CG? No. Oh, G5. Oh, Pony. I totally blanked out what exactly we were talking about. I think it might be fun. If it's like the, you know, if it's Pony that we're talking about, the, that little Pinkie Pie short, was pretty fun. If there's anything else to really go off, you know, besides that. Yeah. It looks pretty, you know, uncanny, which is never good, so... yeah. I've heard from the behind-the-scenes final documentary that they had the, I think the director say, like, oh yeah, the second movie will be in CG, so... No matter what, we'll get something in CG. At least the first movie was in CG too, so... halfway, all the backgrounds were. It seemed like they wanted to say, like, oh, the backgrounds were also... were 3D, but then they added a Photoshop filter or something on top, so then made it 2D in a sense then. Kind of like how Spider-Verse, you know, was 3D, but then they add a bunch of, like, stuff on top to make it look 2D again. So, I think that's a nice mix. So, yeah. It could be good, but yeah. Full motion video. Yeah. It was like those, you know, early 2000s, like FMVs, that'll be fun. Yeah. So now we got 2 pose, and then wanted next pose to be off angry. Probably should figure out how to... The hardest part is going to be the transformation, so probably want to figure out how to do that. And then, so whoop. So basically only need to just keyframe the, let's see, the skull, not the mouth. So bring it just like halfway, and then everything else we need to follow. Just mixing this, but then just make it shorter. Not sure if I want it to be tweened or not. So I'm just kind of halving it. 19's been tweened yet, but you know. Get it like halfway, I guess, with all this. So lower arm, upper arm. So upper arm here, and then upper arm here. Alright, I forgot how this parenting works for it. Where parenting is only like a half. It's just based on keyframes, it's not based on actual timeline itself, really. So you can have per keyframe if it's gotta be actually linked together or not. Let's see. Okay. Good CG plus time is bad CG? Oh yeah, traditional. Ooh. Well, I've had enough traditional like in the 80s to do. Like with styles and everything, so I don't know if that's gonna be, you know, more fun to watch. Looks like looks like hands are breaking. That should work. Whoop whoop. I will have to each keyframe instead then. Every one of these keyframes now need to be unlinked because I don't like it. So, oh boy. So how are we doing? Unlink there, and then on this keyframe, all these need to be removed. Oh no. And then like that, and then all these need to be unlinked. Seems to be whenever you... Okay, that's looking okay. And then may want to make it a little bit longer. And then kind of a subtle. So I need to make this and all of this. So to do that. So whoop. Okay. Boop boop boop. Oh, for anime. Yeah, anime looks great. Good hand drawn anime movie. Yeah, whenever anime like tries to do like actually anything in 3D, it always feels like something's off, you know. Like it never really looks really good. Obviously there's some exceptions where like, you know, they want to make it more 3D, but then it looks 2D. It's interesting, but then it's like, then why don't you just make it a anime then? So yeah. Let's see. Trying to figure this out at the same time, sorry. Yeah, we might go for like maybe half hour or more, depending on how long this takes. How many more upsettingness is gonna happen. So basically, this needs to be here. Oh, of course, it's linked, so it's not gonna work like that. Ah, I thought link it was gonna be fun. It's not. Okay. Which means everything connected to the body, which is all these legs for every keyframe, is also not gonna work. Or just get rid of this. Just move classic terrain into this. Hopefully that might work. Problem is I didn't exactly test to see how this would work. So yeah. So my bad that trying to get this to work now is is now confusing. Okay. Idea is to keep making it not linked is somehow always the problem. Okay, so we'll have to unlink things. Linking is the parenting I'm doing. So for each of these, we'll have to remove again the parenting. It works on most accounts. It just seems like this kind of motion of what it wants to do something else than what I want to do. So now it's taking even longer than if I just animated it. So I have to like go in and then undo everything that I did to make it hopefully work a little better. So let's undo this and then we'll just animate it the regular way. What do you think? Okay. So, boop. Boop, boop. Yeah. Flash never really wants to just work on its own, especially with like new. The problem is that it's usually trying to do like adding new features on top of stuff that already works. Never seems to work out. And then the solution is to do it the primitive way, and it's like, wow, why didn't I just do that from the beginning? You know, it's like, huh. It's almost like the way that they intended you to do it at first was the best way to do it. So, obviously no shame, but it's like, man, if only if it worked this way. And it's like, nope, the way to actually do it is the way that you probably thought that would work. So it's just a little annoying that it's like, well, I wanted to do it the way that would be cool, but whoop, there we go. Now that works. And it only have to take just animating it the regular way. Now that the shadow is inconsistent. Okay. Boop. Let's see. Reading your stuff. Yeah, I was thinking of Land of the Illustrious, yeah. I haven't watched it, so I don't know. I've seen some previews and like other YouTubers saying like, oh, this is the best 3D anime. Yeah. Okay. Oop. Let's see if I can't do that. So that's fun. Problem is now I fear now that things might not work. Okay. Yeah, sorry, this is now becoming just me trying to get this to work instead of having fun with you guys now. Whoop. Treating it as if it was a real project instead of just getting it done in a way. So, okay. The other problem is that the Meowth's eyes become like yellow as well as having this on top. So we'll have to animate that too, because I want to. So how do we do that though? I didn't add any eyelashes or brows, so I forgot to add the blink. Wonder how that happened. Let's add That is here, maybe. This will be now blink. And then we'll link it to here, and then hopefully it'll stay. Haha! So that's like the only like fun part, is that it's like you can link something afterward and then it'll link through the animation that you already have. So you can add more things. But otherwise, linking like a hand to an arm to a wrist to a shoulder, it's like those kind of links never seem to work. But now I can add an eye blink, like that, and then copy all this and just paste it over there. And that kind of works actually. Okay, and then next keyframe of it is this, but now its eyes now have like a glow, yellow glow to it. Have to get that close and then get some yellow, and then get that to be the shape. Okay. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be for Halloween. Just trying to figure out how to make a dang cartoon first. Just want to get that going. So I have to make this inside of it a glow. And then make it a movie clip, and then add a glow. Let's make it green so I can see it. 20, 10. Make it the same color so it kind of goes woo. It's not that color. Okay. Or that color, and then we just kind of do that, and then we make that a little bit brighter. How do we saturate it up? Like that. And then just gotta be pasted it over there. Trying to get off. Okay. So boop boop. Okay. So now it's freaking out fun. So I need to stop this, and then when I need it to, you can have it maybe like halfway, go into there, and then nearly when it's done, it'll do that. So whoosh. I think it maybe could be a little bit sooner. Let's put it back maybe on this keyframe. So boop. Okay. And then we're not done yet. Let's see. Thank you for keeping conversation going, so I'll not to feel like I'm just working on my own, but I am. So there you go. I will now need to add the little symbol on here. Not sure exactly what it is though, but I'll just have to. I'll just carefully trace it, I guess. If anyone wants to like have some extra credit and figure out what this symbol is, I haven't found it online yet, so I'm sure it means like some kind of wealth or something like that. There's like a deeper meaning to it. I'd like to see what that is. Womp, womp. Womp, womp. Hopefully that should be close enough for you guys. Okay. And then you just kind of put it on here. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. What? Okay. You can make it. Almost make it that. I can just kind of make it translucent. No. No. Let's see. Why are we talking about 7? Did I miss something? I know I missed a lot of things, so. Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So now we'll stop that and then stop that and then stop that and then stop that, and then here we can loop it actually, and then boop. We have some time here where it can like shape tween in. That's a regular tween. Need to shape tween it. No. Need to shape tween it. I can't shape tween it. Why? There's shapes. Ah, because I accidentally made it a tween instead. Okay, and then we can shape tween it. Whoop. And then we could have nice little rectangle like this. Have opacity. This can also be like 50%. And then we'll just need to duplicate this layer on top, make this a mask, and then have this be shine tween, and then just kind of put it over there, and then as it tweens, so need that. We can clear keyframe, or just delete it, and then go whoosh. So now it goes whoosh. So it should loop from 1, and then loop, and then we set it to 3. It goes whoosh. We need to make this longer. Don't know why it starts immediately like that. It should be set to 0. Okay. So whoosh. Ha ha! And then play once. Okay. So now we got that. So a little bit smaller there. So whoosh. And then we're almost there. As in, we're almost halfway there. Then we got nearly there. Should we? I mean, we could just make this next time, but would that be fun? Would we come back and then do the rest of it and any other tweaks we want to do, or anything else? Or you just keep power doing it because, again, at the beginning I said that I won't be able to stream next Tuesday, but I have a chance. I'm not sure exactly, because I know the family would want to go on like a nice trip. But I want to come here on Monday and then somehow sleep over, and then on Tuesday I have the party, and then on Wednesday they want to go to another location, and then on Thursday I'm not sure. So but either way, I think most probably that I won't have a stream on Tuesday, just to make sure that they'll be accounted for. Okay, I was just thinking of other stuff. Okay, so yeah, what should we do? Not bad. Finish next time. I think that might be fun. Yeah, and then I might be able to focus a little bit more better instead of just trying to make it all done in this time. So yeah. Well, somehow we were able to. Sorry, need to choose a color. Somehow we were able to do this. I'm impressed with that. No thanks to Flash, you know, a lot of ways. It's definitely not exactly what I thought it would be, but I'm glad about that. Okay. This has been going on for a while. Kind of went into toaster time a little bit. I can explain anything else or repeat anything else you want me to say. So, thank you again. We'll reconvene later than sooner, I guess. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Let's go to really quick toaster time, I guess. Okay. See ya. Welcome back. Yeah. Now that I have less things to look at and everything else going on. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll have to finish and tweak everything. The legs are, because of Flash, just kind of, yeah. Or the actual art of it, yeah, I'll have to look at that more too. So anyway, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll have to. I'm so like. I'm thinking in the fifth dimension like all the time, so I have to like bring myself here, and then my mouth is like, it's like not even able to comprehend what I'm thinking most of the time. So, I know that was, oof, yeah, really weird and almost boring a lot of times. It was just mostly frustrating on my end that, yeah, that I couldn't, that I wanted to include all the parentheses, but then I didn't want to do it in the way that I thought, or it would have been just easier to just animate it regularly. But to actually undo everything too would be more work now. If I got rid of all the parenting system, then it'll just all collapse, and it might be easier then to reanimate it, but then I'll have to spend time reanimating it instead. So yeah. But yeah, we'll have I will have the family over for next week during that time. Yeah, I'll have to figure out on next Thursday. What if I be able to or not, but I might, most probably will. It's about 50-50 right now, I'm not sure. But no, Tuesday will be off the cards. I don't know what I mean. Yeah. I think that's about it. Still really trying to get the Halloween video. Probably just work on the Halloween video right after this. Let's get another shot. At least one more shot done. It's gonna be pretty expansive with the video, so that's why I'm trying to get it done. I'm always working myself way too hard on these. Now you know, sort of a little peek into that too. So, thank you guys for watching. I think that's about it. Keep this short. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, so I can say something different. Yeah, so we'll be back later. Okay, I'm repeating myself. So thank you. See ya.